WCW Worldwide. Quite an interesting bout here, Tony, pitting two men who are certainly no strangers to championships in WCW, and the Artist accompanied by Paisley. What do you make of this new look that the Artist is employing within the last couple of weeks in World Championship Wrestling?
A little bit harder edge to him. Of course, we knew the Artist before he was the Artist, before he was the Artist formerly known as Prince Iaukea. We know what type of competitor that he is. However, as the story goes, it's well known right now that Paisley seems to be infatuated with Wee Wee, our wardrobe guy, even though Wee Wee is married to the very lovely Papaya.
Who?
Papaya.
Papaya, that's better.
Papaya. But nonetheless, I think because Paisley is infatuated with Wee Wee, that we're seeing a little bit different look, a little bit different demeanor in the Artist.
Did you ever expect Wee Wee to be able to compete in the ring like he has in the past couple of weeks? Just thought that was the wardrobe guy.
I think he's got a split personality.
Sure seems that way.
I think he just snaps.
Well, this is another guy who would refer to her as Papaya from Staten Island, New York. With stickball bat in hand, the former WCW Hardcore Champion, Big Vito. And it seems as of late, Big Vito has been trying to expand his in-ring wrestling style. He's proven himself, I think, to everyone as being one of the best competitors ever in the hardcore ranks. It seems as if in the past couple of weeks he's been trying to, I guess, maybe become more of a wrestler, if I'm putting that properly.
Listen to the chant from the fans of Vito, Vito. They have taken to Big Vito. Here's a guy who came into WCW with not much ballyhoo. I mean, he just kind of slid in unnoticed, coming after the Disco Inferno, if you remember, almost a year back. He arrives at WCW. He and Johnny the Bull become a fine tag team, but then all of a sudden he breaks away on his own, and this is where Big Vito has established himself. And he doesn't have to prove to us that he can go. He's a hardcore brawler, but you're right. He's been able now to use some scientific maneuvers, technical wrestling skills within his repertoire, and a good old-fashioned punch is not bad either.
I was just going to say, not afraid to throw that right hand when you need to. Off the ropes, the Artist. And Big Vito connects with the clothesline. Certainly proved himself in the tag team world. Tag team champions, as you mentioned, as the Mamalukes. And then when he became a singles competitor here in WCW, he stepped right up to the plate, even with that stickball bat in hand, and became the hardcore champion. Now off the middle ropes was the diving headbutt, and that one was right on target.
Yeah, I don't think you can use the term Mamaluke as it applies to Big Vito anymore.
I don't think he likes it either.
Well, no one would.
In the corner, the Artist set up. Pair of right hands, then stops and pays him back. And that sends the Artist reeling into the corner. Chance now that his vision has been impaired for Big Vito to follow up, and that's exactly what he does.
You know, we have had some great Italian-American wrestlers throughout the history in sports entertainment, and Big Vito's falling right in. He's very proud of his heritage. He comes out with the colors, and the fans have taken to him.
But they really have. It's been amazing that after losing the Hardcore Championship, it seems as if Big Vito has become even more popular with the fans. It's very surprising. Maybe it has something to do with the man that he lost that Hardcore belt to, Lance Storm.
I don't think there's any question. Also, he's not a crybaby. He didn't complain to WCW officials, to the cat. He just said, you know what, I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to try harder the next time. And fans do appreciate that.
You talked about the harder edge from the Artist. It's exactly what we see on display here. Hoop attempt by Big Vito, trying to pull it over. Whoa! Wait a minute.
Got him by the belt buckle there, didn't he?
Was that the belt buckle?
I do believe so.
Referee Mark Johnson now down for the cover. A 2 count from Big Vito on the roll-up attempt. No, he wore his belt that low. Back elbow from the Artist just stopped Big Vito in his tracks.
Say, I like this look of the Artist. Not only that, he's a little bit more surly with the fans. You know, he was kind of coy. He was kind of withdrawn as the Artist, but now he looks great. And Paisley's got to love every bit of this.
And he not only has that rougher look, but he's got the attitude to go with it and the in-ring style as well. To the ropes goes Big Vito. The Artist just takes him with the side slam and drives him down to the canvas directly on the Worldwide logo. Slow to make the cover. Didn't really have great weight positioning that time. Sort of a nonchalant cover by the Artist. And it came back to haunt him as Big Vito was able to kick out.
It always comes down, Mike, to who is fundamentally sound and who's going to have the advantage. Not necessarily the win, but who's going to get maybe most of the offense during the match.
Artist hits the leg drop off the middle rope. Now goes for the cover. Got two, and again he did not hook the leg. Again he went for that very cool cover, but it only got him a 2 count against Big Vito.
Boy, Paisley sure is a distraction at ringside as well, Mike.
For everyone, including announcers, officials, and opponents of the Artist. Off the inverted atomic drop, Big Vito able to take the Artist up into the air, dropped him throat first across that top rope, and then caught him with the Mafia kick.
How about the quickness of that leg springing out? You didn't expect it. It's like a quick right hand. That leg is so quick.
Straps down from Big Vito. Artist to the ropes. Nice elevation with the back body drop. Now Big Vito in control. Big Vito going to take the Artist up into the air. Took him over with the vertical suplex. High risk move on the way. Big Vito heads to the corner, now mounting the top rope. Look out below. Caught him with the elbow right across the chest, and that's going to take the wind out of the Artist.
Listen to these fans, would you?
Firmly behind him. Hook of the leg. Got two, and shoulder up at the last split second.
I think Big Vito that time, a little bit of posturing may have cost him, because if he'd have gone straight for the pin, he may have won the match.
Straight drop down with the jawbreaker by the Artist. Sends Big Vito to the corner. Now the reversal. Big Vito sends him off into the turnbuckles. Artist went for the float over, then ducked the clothesline. Big Vito blocks the boot. Oh, and there's that DDT. Got one, got two, got him. And the fans love Big Vito.
Well, they should. Big Vito wins yet again. What does he call that? The cannoli drop?
The cannoli drop?
I believe so.
And we will be back with more after this timeout, exclusively on WCW Worldwide.